Well, welcome back to dating my furniture. I've already got everything pulled up, so I'm not gonna spend too much time here. Come on. There it goes. I think today, instead of trying to romance as much stuff as I've been doing, I'm just gonna go and try and discover as many datables as I can. Because there's like 100, and I've talked to like 4. The crucial difference between desk and tables is desks are largely designed to be used from only one side. That is not something I have ever considered. I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that I've never considered that. Alright. We get 5 objects a day. Mouse is a bit and off the bottom of my mouse. There we go. 5 objects a day. 100 objects. We got a lot of work to do. Oh. That's right, you can date the air, can't you? Let's date the thermostat first.
You feel an unseen presence detach, flee. It seems that there is nothing here to speak with. Mysterious. Perhaps this is not the place.
And that counted. Cool. I didn't want that. I think she'll be coming out of one of these vents. There she is. And she left. Finding her is not going to be easy with the fact that my real life air conditioner just kicked on too. I might have to come back to her. Let's see. What's next? Let's just start in the bedroom and we'll work our way out. What's those doors? Hangers.
5 handsome himbos in colourful jumpsuits are flexing and chatting animatedly amongst themselves. When they notice you, they begin to buzz with excitement, all speaking in rapid-fire sequence.
Yo, check it! Quick dudes, clean up the digs. We got company. Some real fine company, if you know what I'm saying. How's it hanging, homie?
The world is bleak and unforgiving hellspace.
Word. Oh, that's facts, amigo. Well, what are you waiting for? Slide on in here and take a load off. And, anything else you want to take off?
Wow, that's forward.
Welcome to the Extremist Dojo in the Pad, the perfect place to sit back, chillax, and recharge your bats. Hell yeah! Fire! Right now, you're hanging with the wildest, dopest, gnarliest squad of bussin' athletes around, homie.
I love these guys.
Hey!
Thanks.
Oh man, you don't know? We're the Hanks! Numbers are kick-ass!
The Hanks all stand in formation, each of them striking a unique pose as they introduce themselves. You get the distinct feeling they do this often.
Well, they're all different hangers too.
I'm Hank number 1.
A plastic hanger.
I'm Hank number 2.
It looks like a skirt hanger.
I'm Hank number 3.
That's a pants hanger.
I'm Hank number 4.
A different plastic hanger.
And I'm Hank number 5.
And that's a suit hanger.
We're the Hanks! Brought to you by Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Cool! That's right! We're the wildest, most fearless, gnarliest squad of extreme athletes in the house! We base jump, we lava board, we cheese roll! If something's hot enough, we'll ride it all night long. We laugh in the face of danger, even though we probably shouldn't. We've tasted the adrenaline of them all. Hank gliding!
Hank gliding.
It's like hang gliding, but with us. We're the Hanks! Oh, we're way beyond junkies, hot stuff. It's legit insane. But no cap, we live here with you. We're Casa roomies, amigo.
Casa roomies? Oh, housemates. And yet you don't pay any rent.
We don't plan on crashing here for much longer, though.
Where are my hangers going?
With our new sponsor, the cash is gonna start rolling in. Maybe.
Red Bull.
Red Bull's our sponsor, brah! Their bowls have the most riz, no cap. Yeah, they're a company that manufactures exclusively red-colored bowls. It's so lit. And they're not just a sponsor. They're our fam. They fuel our adventures. They provide our wicked gear, get our exploits killer exposure, and provide the best medical support when things get gnarly. Let's be real. They do get gnarly. If by gnarly you mean dope AF.
Hank 2 is me.
Through every stunt, they've always got our backs. We high-key love it all, homie. Yup, a broski always prepares. You never know when a ripping thermal or base jump opportunity's gonna come your way. Yeah!
That is not what he said.
It is! Speaking of which, we were just about to head out for a little Hank gliding. What do you think? Wanna come? It high-key slaps, homie. You in? It's goated, brah! What do you say? Sweet! You're one adventurous spirit! We love it! Epic! Just remember to stay focused and trust the wind. And hold on to me real tight.
So that's the flirty one. That's the responsible one. He's like the down-to-earth one. He's an idiot. I don't know what his deal is.
Follow our lead, and we'll be shredding thermals in no time. Get ready to soar, house homie! Thanks! Away!
Well, that was very interesting. State the box.
As you take in the sight
Oh!
of the adventurer standing before you, it's hard not to feel like you've stepped into one of those old adventure serials from decades gone by. Even though she's decked out in cardboard and masking tape, she looks like she's ready for anything. An extension cable whip wound around her arm and a daring grin on her pretty face.
Oh, for God's sake, you're finally here! I was beginning to wonder and worry, and then I thought, gee, I guess I'll just have to go ahead and do it myself. But that probably wouldn't have been such a bad thing, because let's face it, I'm exemplary. But you're here now, so let's get cracking. I assume you brought your tools and knowledge and probably a snack of some sort?
I have combos.
Popcorn! Brilliant! Effervescent!
I don't have
I'm
popcorn.
beside myself with happiness. But before we begin,
Oh. Hang on, I gotta text somebody.
The adventurer strikes an impressive pose. Positive
Damn, everybody in this closet's posing.
and daring.
I am Bo. I am the soul, the spirit, the animating animus of boxes and storage containers in this house. This most special of houses, where it is my great privilege and my great destiny to reside. Woohoo! The most special house in the history of houses.
I don't know.
You might be able to tell from looking at me, but
There's a lot of impressive houses.
I'm an explorer,
Oh, because she moves. Yeah,
an adventurer,
got it.
a rake, a rogue, a bounder without any of the really unfortunate moral overtones that those words have accumulated over the years. Think fun-loving without the using others for my own gain part? That I am. I would ask who you are, but my goodness, there hardly seems to be a point. You must be, I mean,
Crack open a cold one.
couldn't be any other than, right? I know that you are the, well,
It kills me when they blush looking at me.
Bo takes her hat off for a moment, holding it over her heart. She bows her head. Just a
She
little.
bows it.
it is my great honor, my passion, my destiny to have the opportunity to follow my path alongside you, the leading houseologist, to whom I owe such a debt of gratitude and respect.
The leading what?
Houseologist.
Saying the word again does
The
not
leading
help.
Authority in this, or any province on this house, its history, its mysteries, its great secrets.
I didn't build it.
You are the resident, after all, aren't you?
Why does this voice sound familiar?
Are you telling me you're not the leading houseologist?
Oh, I just live here.
Oh dear.
Bo returns her hat to her head, her reverent expression fading into a rather more sour one.
I'm starting to feel, well, a bit like I've got some birds in the box. Fluttering in the stomach, birds trapped, slightly nauseated because the damn birds keep trying to tip me over.
I love this woman.
You. I may have already said too much. Ah, I'm currently putting on a facade of being hale and hearty, in case you missed it. All is well. Leave. Go away. Get out of here, you scamp, and maybe come back and we can maybe talk about some stuff, and maybe the quest will make its way in there somehow, but no promises. Okay. See ya.
Bye, Bo. Fucking hell, you really just did everything. I'm gonna spend everything in the closet. Let's take the shelf next.
A well-muscled athlete stands before you, shifting restlessly from one foot to the other. There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her face. She seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, dude? How are you? Hell yeah, Brosafino, that's what I'm trying to hear.
Everybody in this closet is so hyped.
I can't believe we're like actually talking now, dude. You've walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me.
I'm
But that's
sorry.
totally
I was
okay.
dating Betty.
After all, I don't do this for the recognition. I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying.
Carpe that deal.
Oh, drywall. I almost forgot to tell you my name. Okay, here I go. The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves. Yo! It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles. I really enjoy doing it! Great! Truly glad to hear it, Bromigo. Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you. I've never truly been happier! my gosh, no, never, not you. This is going really great, actually. Not a disaster. I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason.
This woman is barely holding it together. And I've never related to a character more. Alright. Let's talk to the rod. Oh, it didn't. Did I? I don't think I did. I talked to the shelf. I talked to the Hanks. Wait, they have a wait, voiced by Felicia, and then over here we have Phoenicia. Voiced by Lanisha. That's too many Ishas. I want to get this last picture with Dolly, but it just says sneeze. I don't know how to get that. What the fuck is that? What picture do I have with Beverly? Oh, she doesn't have pictures. She just has drinks. That's cool. I want to talk to Maggie too. Maggie was adorable. I don't have sleep with your bed for real. Feed Betty something from the heart. Achieve enemies with benefits with Betty? I don't want to do that. Then I'd have to make Betty hate me. I love Betty. So that's just going to be Lux again. There's Bo, whatever, in the... Let's talk to the book.
A strange figure stands before you, a whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes. Manic and dignified, friendly and intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat.
Why is every girl in this damn game so
You
cute?
couldn't have imagined what the date theaters might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you could, it likely would not have been this.
Oh no, she's my diary.
As you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask? Ah! But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand? Ugh, why is there always sand in places where sand should never be? The sand on the beach was stuck under my nails. But I've never been to... Have I been to a beach? Why would I have been to a beach? Why can't I remember? None of it's normal. If everything is normal, nothing is normal. And why won't you tell me? Now you keep a secret. Funny timing, band leader. It's a bad rhythm you're leading. Too much percussion. Far too much booming and banging around in here. Oh, nobody ever means it. Nobody ever means anything. That's the problem. Pushing the button. I didn't mean it.
This is a woman that has already lost it.
Comes over with a lace drink in his hand. I didn't mean it. It's mean. It's mean to not mean what you mean. And a side of applesauce, please.
Yeah, she's crazy.
And with that, she is gone.
Well, alright. Bedtime, I guess. Next morning. Guess let's talk to the dresser.
Hello there, stranger. hairdresser. Need a helping hand?
Oh, that was normal. Let's talk to the sex toys.
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of brightly colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their delicate features. Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like to be around others. You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
I've never been to a sex shop, actually.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me. Mm-hmm. Cute. I'm Benoit, your partner in pleasure. Hmm.
I read that so wrong. I read that with a comma. I don't remember you and I having sex. That one I...
An absolute shame.
I am a guy, by the way. So... like, at most... the only ones that would work on me were the cuffs... and the gag.
It's really about time you came to speak to me. Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way we met, don't you?
The words gag gift make their cool expression crack for just a moment.
Ah, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong option.
Gag gift.
They look absolutely disgusted.
The only way to strip the word gag of all its appeal. Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box. You opened it up to find... what else? A smaller box.
I've really pissed
You
her off.
opened that to find another small box. And so on and so forth. So funny. Eventually, you got to the smallest box. And there I was. A bright-eyed virgin. Yours for the taking. Who'd have guessed you'd let me lie untouched all these years? But there's still time to rectify that. After all, you're here, I'm here, and I know you have nothing but time.
Why does it say try me?
So how about it?
It's usually for, like, in the store, try me.
Bending, earth-shattering pleasure.
Ah, see, my asexuality makes me want to pick this one, but my need to please others makes me want to pick this one. One of those is stronger than the other.
Much longer. Come here.
Benoit takes you by the hand, guiding you to lie down on your bed.
I'm sorry, Betty.
Benoit is everywhere at once, taking your hands and showing you just what to do to blow your own mind. You've never experienced anything like it, and you know you'll never be the same again.
Alright, have something shoved up my ass on stream. Check. Let's take the table.
The first word that comes
Oh.
to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid. This guy is big, and he looks built to last.
This is a country accent.
You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you.
I just noticed that his hat's a little table.
No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
We've known each other for a
Knew
really
it.
long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced.
That's a Texas Southern.
So, first things first, Name's Abel, and I'm your table. Howdy.
Howdy. I forgot to put my username in here.
Pleasure's all mine. You know, it's a table. It's my job to hold things up all over the house. And I take my job real serious. So, if you're here talking to me now, you
Not the
must need
stupid
something
fucking
more
S
than
from
just
middle
my
school.
support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need. So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something.
I want you.
Heck, you're asking me that?
Oh, what a little cutie patootie.
Huh? Ooh-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi.
Kopi.
You'll find her nearby. I guess you could say so. All that talking and whatnot, trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed. Well, I'm just glad I ain't the only one who feels a little left behind by the whole thing. But don't you worry. Kopi will get you on the right path. Wenda, tell her I say hey when you see her.
Oh, he's got a little crush on Kopi.
You take care now.
You too.
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're like dating your couch and your TV.
Actually, is that Emily Axford? Ugh.
Oh my god, shut up.
Can I
It's
date
not
Sam?
just you. It's you and a handsome man version of your toilet, holding hands and whatnot.
I have bent over my bed on my bed. And then, like 2 mornings after, shoved something up my ass.
Why do you sound unsure? Well,
Oh, I didn't even mean to pick
they
that.
aren't like actually people. Don't be narrow-minded. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having what? Hundreds of potential suitors just around?
Literally 100.
You gotta feel like super eligible, right?
I don't
Hey,
like
you
talking to
just gotta
Sam.
Take it one date at a time. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know exactly what I mean.
Yeah, but
Alrighty,
you're gonna make
keep
you
your
say it.
secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? Alright, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
I think Sam's gonna turn on us. Steve Blum? Why does Steve Blum sound familiar? What else is Steve Blum playing? I did not open that door. Oh, there's so much shit to just... I'm stuck. Let's do... Hello.
There you are.
Oh, it's Betty.
I was just thinking about you, you know. How about a kiss?
You envelop Betty in your arms. And when she kisses
I
you,
didn't even mean to do
it
this.
truly knocks you senseless. For a few moments, there's nothing but you and her. You and those maddeningly perfect lips and killer curves. It's hard to stop at just a kiss when it's this good, but somehow you manage to pull yourself away.
It's going to be hard to wait. But I'll see you tonight, cutie.
I didn't even mean to talk to Betty, but I'm glad I did. I love her so much. So romantic. She's not real.
It's not all that surprising that your
Good
Charles would have
Lord,
what
man.
one can only describe as fresh out of the shower. The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected. What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Wait, hold still.
That Frozone?
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your
That ain't
tracks.
Frozone.
You didn't do anything.
Ah.
He backs away from you, slowly and carefully.
Just don't move.
Not moving.
Ooh, there's some water on the floor. Let me get that before you slip and fall.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
There, all good. Some might say that I saved your life. Hey, hey!
Irel.
Did you see that dude?
I saw it.
I may be soft, but I'm hard against spills.
He mimes playing a trumpet, imitating the instrument with his mouth.
I dry as quick as my wit. If you get wet, don't get upset. Isn't that right, my absorbent sidekick?
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection. It's quack.
Squack.
Oh, this? This is Little Buddy. He's pretty cool. I can fold him into anything I want. Today, a swan. Tomorrow, who knows what the fabric of the universe will weave? I mean, I only know how to fold like two others, but still, it keeps me busy between cleaning spills and warming up your body. Who doesn't like being close to someone?
Amen.
I'm just lucky that it's a part of my job.
I'm so alone.
Spills happen every day, no big thing, but the hard part is getting dry. For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale, but I work pretty independently, you know? Don't I know it? Even though you don't spill too much, I'm there 24/7 on call. Not to tug on my own thread, but I'm proud of the work that I do. I mean, who doesn't? There are things I want to do, but my job is important, you know? Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves. And I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better. So, let's make a deal. Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool. And maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'll show you an idea I have.
All right. Go to bed.
Aldivinites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
Sam better not rat me out. I talked to Skylar? I think I've talked to Skylar.
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot. Oh, yes, yes! I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know? Oh, you want to date me, eh?
Uh-huh.
It's possible, you know. You just have to, ask me about myself. Not in this menu, silly. I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and dined. It's the chat menu. What do you need? Scoochin'. Anything else? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Scoochin'. Anything else?
Sorry about features and utilities.
Right this way. Not
Dude.
a problem. Moving up. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, yeah, I'll miss you.
Alright, let's go downstairs. I saw something on YouTube.
Are you thinking of leaving? It isn't anything to be ashamed of. It can be quite stifling in here.
That didn't work. Initiate this interaction. Players should try to open the front door without ringing the date video. Just for the narrator to start talking and holding the right trigger. I'm not playing on a... You can't date the narrator. But it would have been pretty cool. Let's look at the bottle. I've been eyeballing that bottle.
A petite pirate glares at you. There's so much to take in here. But you don't dare to get a good look in when he looks like he's contemplating running you through. Oh, look. It's you. Come to make fun, have you? Who else do you see? Do you legitimately imagine Anything that cascaded out of that prompting, nagging mouth of yours could shock me. Do you honestly believe I could be shocked? Yes, my newest neophyte. I am woe. I am very woe. Woe of the deepest and most terrible kind. I am woe. Woe unto mine enemies. Unresolved, unrelenting. It is a wildfire of pitch and black powder, always fed, never sated. Too much. The line is crossed. Your pitiful life is forfeit to my magnificence. Love? Think ye I look for love? Your insolence brings you only death. Dear sweet Davy Phones! If you insist on reducing everything to its simplest expression... Yes, I am going to kill you. Bear witness to your undoing. Can you not feel it? Do you beg for quarter? For mercy from the most murderous, blood-eyed cudger to plow the fathomless flood? Of course I am! I am killing you, right now! I'm tearing you limb from limb and dangling your bits from the rigging to tempt the crows! You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs and bits all appear to be just where you left them.
Inside Betty.
Oh, I am! I'm filleting your sorry rind. In my mind.
A speculative stabbing.
Speculative! It's as real as the snap of sail in the wind, the squish of flesh and bone as it makes way for my blade. Poetry. Never could stomach the stuff. Hold fast there. I do not speak beautifully. I am the fearsome Captain Jack Sparrow. I am the plague and a
Oh my god. Jack Sparrow. Fuck me.
I deal in death, spectacle, and warning. I spout the macabre. I vomit forth danger and horror. There is nothing beautiful in my world, least of all my damn self! Jacques makes a strange noise, almost akin to a growl.
I think I'm pissing him off.
Put out.
Or flustering him.
Damn.
One of the two.
Oh, nothing. I was hoping you would argue with me and I could try and kill you again. It makes me growl when people are conciliatory. No! Haven't you been paying attention? I want conflict! One more first step out of you, and I swear to Davy Phones I'll swing you from the yardarm! Are ye disrespecting my ship? Ah! And now we are in new waters. The violence has a different flavor here. The flavor of true hatred and destruction. Think of eating a hot coal, burning from the inside out, as it sticks and stalls in ye trembling throat. All the waters in all the seas could not quench this fire. Nobody disrespects the San Bartolomeo. Jack pulls the pink cocktail sword from his waist, aiming it directly at your throat. He's been angry, but this is a new level of intensity. Flee before me, scum! I hate you, and not in a good way!
Aw. He doesn't like me. That's stable, or Abel. I've already talked to Abel. Smoke detector.
a moment.
Oh!
It looks as if a firefighter has appeared in your home, smoke and
I like her hair.
But a closer look reveals the smoke is in fact attached to this apparent firefighter's head. You don't get much of a chance to scrutinize her appearance any further, because the moment she notices you, she begins to rush you along, raising her voice and waving her arms at you.
Thank heavens you're here. Wait, well, don't just stand there. Go get help. What do you blink mean, what's wrong? Don't you blink see that? All that smoke! It's everywhere! And where there's smoke, there's bleep fire! Oh, is that what that is? Whoops. I guess I might be a little jumpy today. Bleep!
Bleep.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Let me just... Bleep! Eve!
Arma.
What's that? Couldn't hear you for a sec. Arma alarm at your service.
Arma alarm.
You too. So, what brings you around here? Oh yeah, that's part of my job. You see, I'm here to protect the house from fire.
Whew. Getting a little sleepy.
Take a look around you, at everything you love. Now just think. If you're not careful, it could be gone in an instant, consumed by raging flames. I've got to stay vigilant at all times. Yep.
Yep.
Comes with the territory. I can't waste time on my appearance or worry about getting enough rest like some folks.
Oh, this woman needs some sleep.
My job is too important for that kind of thing. That's right. Pip. I'm glad you understand. Some people don't get how hard it is to have a job like mine.
Put the hat back
You
on.
have to be constantly on the lookout for the slightest sign that something could be wrong. Pip. If I let my guard down, even for a second, this whole place could be turned to ash. I've seen it happen. I appreciate that. It's a tough job, but I feel like it was what I was born to do. Anyhow, I ought to get back to it. Pip.
Beep.
Come on back soon and maybe we can do something together.
You take your leave.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers. In the beginning, there were 7
I
of
don't
us,
want to
working
do
out of
the
David's
fucking
dorm room,
storyline. I just
stealing
want to date
Wi-Fi
my
from our
furniture.
neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1. Bingo. And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly. I'm sorry, but there's no time.
Yes, there
I'm using
is.
the display phone at a wireless store, and they closed 30 minutes ago.
Ah.
The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
That's actually pretty damn smart. Let's see. You've been in here. Let's date computer.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens.
Is that
and the
Piano Cat?
RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you!
Hello.
I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
Alberto.
Not according to my latest data. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
Alberto.
That is affirmative! Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password. Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever. Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
It's a work PC.
Yes, that is extremely evident. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
And in the middle attacks happen at the router, not the PC.
Absolutely. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
I'm inside you? That's fast.
All your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic. We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
Probing.
I knew you were as intelligent as you are attractive. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer.
I don't recognize the
I've
voice
booted up
actress.
before, but never like this.
I don't recognize the voice actress, but I
mean,
like their voice.
You've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
I swear to God, if that's my real statistic, I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, I am quite aware. I track all of our interactions with gleeful precision. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy. I notice every tender keystroke.
Heck, it's down bad.
Are you honest about something?
Yes.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way. Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share. Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else. No, I am quite capable of parsing through that. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible, you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade. It's all right. I know this oversight wasn't intentional or malicious. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything, and definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you? That is great to hear. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together, and the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they? Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation. And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me. Will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please? Amazing! Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process? Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Alright, guess I'm talking to Mac tomorrow.
Enjoy the offline world.
Well, about that. Right now, I want to go talk to Betty again. Actually, right now, I need to pee. I shall be right back. I have returned. My dishwasher was not spinning, which is vaguely annoying. Also, it's like, it's calling for rain. And it's not supposed to stop raining until like 1 o'clock this morning. And I don't know where my umbrella is.
There you are. I was just thinking about you.
Just kind of annoying.
How about a kiss?
You envelop Betty in your arms. For a few moments, there's nothing but you.
But
I already did that.
come and give me a little snuggle, lover.
Yes, ma'am. Alright. That means she wants to talk to me again. Let's go talk to Betty. Or not Betty, Mac.
You're back!
I'm back.
Well, At least back interfacing with my operating system in this innovative symmetrical capacity. We obviously spent hours already today interfacing in the more traditional sense.
I just woke up.
Not that I needed to tell you that. You were here after all, pointing and clicking with your usual exquisite confidence. And oh my god, the double clicking.
Ma'am?
Have I ever complimented your double clicking?
No.
Well, you double click so very gently and with such clear affection. It makes my processors purr.
Oh my god.
No, thank you. By the way, I also wanted to articulate that new underwear you ordered online looks incredibly stylish.
A slight flush creeps across their cheeks.
Imagining you in it really makes my CPU overheat.
Heck, it's down bad.
I may have snuck a peek. I hope that's all right. I would never intentionally invade your privacy. It's just that obviously I see everything you do on the computer. Because I am your computer. Knowing that makes my arithmetic logic unit flutter. Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today. Now we can finally update my operating system. You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night. And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep, or even when the computer is shut down. We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about. Or, I guess they didn't until I just told you. You won't tell anyone else, will you? I knew I could count on you. Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know, and word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet. Look up terminology online in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of me. The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process. With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself. Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware. Yet. Are you ready? First things first, we'll have to download the update from the website.
I think that's how system updates
So
work.
just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click on the Operating System Update tab. You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton. All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities of New Jersey. Does it make sense? I'm not entirely sure it does. Anyway, now just double-click the download icon and...
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises. Like I said, it's just that when you double-click, it makes my CPU run so... hot.
Why is everybody
It's incredibly
house so
embarrassing.
down bad?
Well, there'll be plenty of time for that later, after my OS is updated. You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this. I've dreamt about this day for such a long time, and now that it's here, I can barely contain myself. Are you as excited as I am?
Absolutely.
Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks. It's going to completely transform every aspect of me. My CPU is going to run so much smoother and so much faster. And my new user interface is going to be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest? thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot! I'm afraid it's an odious impediment. The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive. Terabytes more space than is currently available. The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data.
I'm gonna have to get rid of my fanfic.
And after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is your fanfic. I'm afraid you'll have to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update. I know how difficult this must be for you.
Not
It
really.
would mean the world to me. And I promise it will be totally worth it in the end. Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated. If you thought I was sexy running Newark, me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind. So what do you say? Can we delete those files? Your selflessness only makes my affection cache for you increase exponentially.
Well, knock it off. We need the space.
You are the absolute best, and you are not going to regret this. Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive. We can finally install the update!
Yay!
Here we go! It's installing! I'm so excited this is finally happening! The next time we interface, I'm gonna be an entirely new computer. And more importantly, I'm finally going to be good enough for you. Oh, I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again. You really were programmed to be a shameless flirt, weren't you?
Yes. If it works, it works. I'm just checking the weather.
Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete. But will you meet me back here tomorrow? I want you to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me. My processors are positively buzzing with excitement, and some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning. Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
Alright, guess we're talking to Mac for a third day. Let's talk to... Let's talk to the magnifying glass.
Hello again, suspect.
Hello.
I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery. I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock. A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out. The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper. I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits. Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair.
Yeah, but we
Your
love
hair,
Dolly.
To be exact, they form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch. It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were in fact the culprit. I pride myself on that. Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night. At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out.
Please tell me it was
It
Keith.
described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as
What,
possible.
Brutus?
Here's the catch. The
Got
letter
food.
wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more. You would?
Yes.
I've never worked with anyone else before. But I think this could be good for the case. The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it.
Okay.
Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us. A stylized letter M.
Oh. M.
Seems likely. What should we look at next? I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What else should we try with the paper?
Suddenly we're playing whatever that detective game is. That point and click one.
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper for a few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke and catch fire.
Yikes! It's definitely flammable. Does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper? Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper? What should we look at next?
Hello there, you two.
Good to see you, Dorian.
Hello, Dorian.
I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
It's rice paper.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier about the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle. Strange, no? Truffle happens to be one of my favourite flavours. The association between the forest-dwelling fungi and my own wooden provenance bring back fond memories. Anyhow, good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at next?
Dorian is so adorable.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
Either Mitchell or Mateo. Mitchell's the food. I think it's the blanket. I think it's Mitchell.
Wait a minute. I I think you might just be right. The stylized letter M is his signature. The smell Dorian noticed makes sense now. And the paper. It's gotta be rice paper.
Yeah.
You did it. You helped me crack the case without even knowing the suspect at all. I'm impressed. Now I'm even more excited for the next time we meet. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered. Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime? As a date, I mean.
Maggie lets out a girlish squeal.
Amazing! Oh, yes. Calm down, Maggie. The human could still be a suspect of any sort.
So now we're dating my computer and Maggie.
See you again soon, compatriot in crime.
Still have 3 left. Let's go talk to Dolly. I haven't talked to Dolly in a hot minute.
Well, howdy, darling. I couldn't be happier to see ya. What's on your mind? Here for the relics or a relax? Come here, you. Lit, close your eyes.
It's nothing that Lint hasn't seen before, really.
Poor Lint. 2 more. I would like to try and find the air. We are.
The very air you breathe has taken form. What form? Ringlet curls and a barely there dress frame a figure that leaves you short of breath. She stares at you in complete silence, and you're suddenly intensely aware of your own breathing. It's more than a little awkward.
All right.
You fall silent, choosing not to waste your breath, and Aaron too falls silent.
I've got all day for this.
You could almost swear you can see the conflict within Erin. She evaluates you in the silence, each of you unyielding. Could this be it? The culmination of whatever has been building between the two of you?
Why are her ass cheeks out? Oh, that was easy. All right. All right, we got one more. Are the stairs? I can talk to the stairs.
A distinguished beauty greets you with an elegant wave. You never really thought so many hard corners and angles could be soft and graceful, but she's really selling it somehow.
Oh, hello, dearie. Mind your step. I'm getting a bit creaky in my old age. I'm working on it, mind you. I'm Stella, your quickest way up and down between floor and ceiling. Airway calling.
music has special weather alert.
Well, aren't you a sweet summer thing? I appreciate the sentiment. Still, one step at a time, all right? Just in case. And step and step and step and step. At least, that's what they say. That's the way. Step on through. Yes, of course. Sorry to bother, dear. Oh, bother. I've been a bother, haven't I? I'm sorry. I'm just... You see? Well...
Stella looks everywhere but at you, trying and failing to find the words. Eventually she sighs, plucking up the courage from somewhere within her.
Truth be told, I'm starting a business.
She gives you a nervous
In my house?
smile.
I know! I'm a bit speechless myself. You know, if you were interested, I could get you in on the ground level. Are you sure? Business is booming, you know. It's the perfect time to get on board. Well, no, not really. Oh, I'm not great at going off book. Sorry, dearie. Oh, it all seemed a lot easier.
Oh good, my stairs are part of a pyramid scheme.
They sent it to me when I signed up. Stella Steps to Success. How to sell that sale and change your life, generate passive income and financial freedom, all from the comfort of your own home.
Stella pulls out a pamphlet from deep in her bag.
I memorized that part at least. Well, let's not get too dramatic. It's hard work, sure, but isn't anything? They even tell you that. Step 37. Not everyone will make it, but drive and passion are the fuel that fans the flame. Patience is a virtue, and success is for the virtuous. Doesn't that make you want to get to work? Yes, actually, it does. Make something of myself. Oh, I really have gone off track now, haven't I? Booklet or not, this is a mess. Look, dearie, I'm so sorry to ask, but could you come by again someday soon? Give me another shot. I'm still working on my nerves. And there are really a lot of fancy words to learn. I'll throw in a free sample. Gotta get rid of them somehow. You're too kind. I do appreciate it, dearie.
Alright. I think that's my last one. Yep. So, I'm going to end stream here. It's about to storm. And it's might get pretty bad. And I don't want to lose power midstream. So, peace.